We'll be looking at the Hiya Toys Dredd series, Anderson and Hershey. They come packaged on a bubble card designed as Dredd's badge with a description that only AI could love. It's brief to say the least. It's not very welcoming or informative. I've been collecting this series since the first release because it looked promising, and it has been in ways, but since my first Dredd video from last month, we've already gotten 2 other Andersons from 2 different scenes. Yes, they look incredible, and I'm 100% picking up the Supreme Sacrifice Anderson. But still, holy has Anderson always been 2080's Spider-Man? These 2 releases are already on top of this Anderson who I just received and the Anderson with the Lawmaster that isn't even out yet. The secondhand market is going to be absolutely flooded with these. Hiya, make deluxe figures. Sell the Lawmaster separately, make some of these a 2-pack, then maybe you can save some money and put out better packaging and better painted figures. It's all almost there. It just doesn't feel as cared for as the other properties that they are handling. I'll be getting much more into this subject on Thursday on my YouTube where I do longer videos, because we're not here for paper, we're here for plastic. Sorry everybody, I gotta pay the bills, and this is a one-man show, but I'll make it quick. I'm the sponsor of this video. If you'd like to support the channel, I have a Buy Me a Coffee. All proceeds go to upgrading this channel, cameras, mics, lights, etc. If you like what you're seeing so far, go ahead, follow, like, subscribe to all my social media platforms that you see before you or not. The view helps. Again, Tuesday, Friday, these review videos. Thursdays, my YouTube, longer videos. This next one's going to be good, I promise. Again, thank you for watching. Cassandra Anderson and Barbara Hershey, 2 iconic Dredd sidekicks finally in figure form. I absolutely love Hershey in Apocalypse War, her time as Chief Judge, and of course Judge Child Saga, where she originates from. Then we have the more popular sidekick, Anderson, a strong member of the Side Division who is mostly known for her part in the Judge Death Saga and introduced for that reason. These are the first female figures in this series, so we get a new mold. Only one though. Between these 2, the only differences are the head and the badge. Not even accessories. It's exactly what we got with Dredd. A bat, a lawgiver, and a spare set of hands. This time though, it seems like Hiya has worked out all the kinks in articulation. It's the best it's been, although all the judges only seem to be able to do one pose depending on the accessory. Nothing feels loose or too tight. I must also highlight that these are smaller shoulder pauldrons that are so much more efficient than the large ones on Giant and Dredd. Shoulders still aren't the best, and it still hinders posing, but it's definitely an improvement. Along with improvements are the wrist pegs. Although still a faulty design, they feel significantly better than they do on Dredd and Giant. So, are these 2 worth the money? The answer will drastically change from collector to collector. I'm a huge Dredd fan, but I get less enthused about this line every time a new figure drops. The highlights for me being Clegg and Mean Machine Angel. I'm not sure how many Andersons I need, let alone Dredd. This line has been going for a minute, and it's hard to tell where it's going. With it only releasing mostly Brian Boland homages, which is completely fine, but it feels like most of the influence for this line begins and stops there, then skimming over the rest. Hiya is also working on a 6-inch Dredd line that we got glimpses of, those being, yet again, Dredd and Death. We've seen these beginnings from 3A to Masco to all the way back to the legendary comic book Hero series. I would argue that 3A did the best job out of all these due to the lack of a giant zipper. But I don't want to get too far off track. That's all I have for these 2. I brought up some points I'll be going over on my YouTube video on Thursday again. Please enjoy the rest of the slideshow. Thanks for supporting APR, Action Posing Resource.